the Fitchburg Fire Department internship started in 1975. During that time, the program has grown from just a couple interns each year to now we're bringing on 3 new interns a year. So we have a total of 6 every year. So the internship allows students that are currently going or have been enrolled with Madison College's Fire Protection Technician degree program. The internship gives them real world experience and additional training while they're getting their education through Madison College and the degree program. So the interns' duration with the program is actually 2 years. They move about our 2 firehouses that we have. They live out of the first, or Station 1, their first year, and it's everything fire. They're learning everything from responding on calls to taking down information when they get on scene, bringing that information back, and then putting that information into our database where all the information goes for fire reporting, to going out and doing fire inspections, public safety education, and even some administrative work throughout the day while they're here during the summertime when they're not in school.
My name is Emmanuel Milkey. I grew up in Sun Prairie. I attended Sun Prairie High School.
I'm Katie Shiljan. I grew up in Beloit, Wisconsin. I went to Beloit Turner.
I'm Cal McCreary. I grew up in West Bend, Wisconsin, and I went to the local high school, West Bend East High School.
In high school, I received the Class of 2019 Leadership Award, and then I was also in high honors. I took a lot of college classes in Black Hawk too. Most of them were fire science classes. I graduated with 21 credits going into MATC, so that was a huge accomplishment. And then I had my Fire 1 and Fire 2 certs. I also completed EMT class too. So coming into this program, I had a little bit of experience, which has helped a lot so far.
So I did high school cheer at Sun Prairie. We were 2-year state champions. I won conference for discus and track and field last junior year. I got the Jones Robinson Scholarship that was given to me by Sable Flames, which was pretty nice. I got another one. I couldn't remember what it's called, if I'm being honest. But that's all I really got for those. So.
Growing up, hunting was pretty large influence in my life. I actually shot the 6th largest buck in Washington County. At the time, it's probably moved down since then. I also played football for West Bend East for 8 straight years. I lettered in it, and I received numerous service bars.
So, hasn't always been a dream of mine to be a firefighter, because there's like no one in my family that is a firefighter, so there's no legacy there whatsoever. One of my mom's friends, he's one of the chiefs on Madison Department. He actually introduced me into this program that was run through Sun Prairie and MATC. So I would go over there in the mornings, and so like 8 to 12, and I'd come back to finish my high school required classes.
So I first started off, as a lot of people do, in an Explore program. So going into my freshman year of high school, I started on the Explore program back home. And it was just a small volunteer program, but they sent me through the years, they sent me through a lot of different camps, and I got a lot of hands-on training, and I learned a lot of different skills. And then when it came up to my senior year and I was turning 18, I was finally able to take these classes. I already had networked with a lot of the fire departments around, and especially the people on my department. They pointed me to the right directions and told me exactly what classes to take, so that helped a lot.
Being a firefighter here, I didn't even know what Fitchburg was until I kind of heard about the internship. Hearing about the internship was actually through the chief of West Bend Fire Department. He sat me down, told me about it, said I should see where it went if I applied even. I didn't really think anything of it, but after I applied, I got an email back saying I should sign up for an interview, and then I got numerous calls from the chief and other people here saying I should ride along with them. My chief had nothing but good things to say about it. He went on and on. He just said that it's live, eat, breathe firefighting, which sounded really interesting to me.
And then Lieutenant Kunze, he ended up approaching me one of our practical days, and he was like, "Is this something you want to do as a career?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely, 100%." And then so he was like, "Yeah, just come by Station 2 and do a ride along." And we did some more talking there, and then after visiting Station 2, I was like, "Whoa, this place is really nice." And I was like, I could live with that. I don't need to be anywhere else.
So last summer, I actually interned with the City of Beloit Fire Department, and a lot of the firefighters there came from this program. So they basically told me if I wanted a lot of experience while going to school, that this was one of the best programs to come to in the state of Wisconsin. So I came up and I took a tour of both of the fire departments and got to meet some of the people, and I just fell in love with it. I completed ride-alongs after that, and everybody here was super welcoming, and it was just overall a family-friendly atmosphere.
In 5 years, I'd like to see myself as a full-time firefighter. I don't know where yet. Hopefully I'll stay in the Midwest. I love the Midwest, the weather, everything about it.
5 years, I mean, it doesn't really matter where at the moment. I would love to be on a career fire department, like as an end goal. Maybe somewhere down in Colorado, Oklahoma, or Texas, maybe Austin, Texas, because I got family down there. I know my mom wants to move back down there soon after my little brothers graduate. So maybe somewhere back down out south, stay close to family. Even better, if possible, Madison Fire Department.
So in about 5 years, I see myself as completed the associate's degree in fire science, and then obtained my paramedic license, and then I want to be on a full-time department working as a paramedic and firefighter somewhere in Wisconsin. I haven't decided that yet. It's kind of whatever area I like best. So we wake up and we basically are ready for shift change, which is at 7 o'clock. So we're upstairs, we're getting the coffee made, we're starting with we're making sure all the daily briefing is up, all the lineup of the new people that are coming in for their shifts and the people that are leaving.
Come upstairs, do the truck checks, make sure everything's in the right spot, where it's supposed to be, nothing's out of order. After that, it's usually some sort of training, or if we don't have calls at the time. We train for pretty much everything here, whether you can think of fire-related, EMS-related.
And then if I'm riding along that day, obviously I'll ride with them. I'll do whatever trainings they've got going on that day. Like today, we did 3 hours worth of training already. So it's just been a lot of training.
Cleaning, daily chores. We did that today. Us 3 interns here, it went by pretty fast. Everything is spotless here at Fitchburg Fire Department 1.
Go into a briefing, and it's just kind of a layout of what we're going to be doing today, and a lot of times we work with Station 2 and we do joint trainings, and then after that we train until lunch, and then we take a little break, cool off, especially in the hot weather, and then after that we go and we do more training until dinner, and then by then 5 o'clock is the next shift change, and some people come in, some people stay, so then we have to go back through all of the lineup, and we just make sure everything flows.
After that, it's kind of eating with the crew for dinner, which is really awesome. It's kind of like a team, family, you could say. Whether that's lunch, breakfast, it's kind of all the same.
And then from there, work out, and then sleep. That's really it.
We kind of just settle down, go to bed at around 10, something like that, and hopefully get a full night's rest, but sometimes duty calls, So as interns, we stick together. We usually do everything together, whether it's truck checks, chores, laundry, what have you. It just gets done a lot faster that way.
If you're ever interested in the internship, you can go to the City of Fitchburg's website and go to the fire department link. In there we have information regarding our internship. Also, those that are enrolled through the associate degree through Madison College will get information from us. But that was with assistance through the college that they get notified of that. So we're looking for those students that are, like I said, already enrolled in the program or have been accepted into that fire degree program.